Taurus, here is your monthly reading for November. Okay, the first thing I want to say, Taurus, is it is your full moon this month. Okay, it falls on the 5th of November and it will be so important for you. Okay, with the full moons, we let go of what no longer serves us. So start planning what you are ready to chuck out, I love it when a full moon comes in our sign. It's just, there's that extra bit of magic for us to work with. Okay, the new moon in November comes on the 15th, sorry, no, the 20th, and that is in the sign of Scorpio. Okay, so very, very different energy to the earthy energy of Taurus. A water sign, Scorpio, can bring out your softer side. I always say with Scorpio is the most fieriest water sign, okay, but they do have a very soft side too. So let's have a little mixture of each this month. All right, so I'm going to start with 3 cards for you, Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for their greatest good in the month of November? Wow, half the cards are on the floor. Let me pick those up. Okay, we have them. So what I will do is simply take the top 3 cards. Okay, Taurus, 1, 2, 3. So we'll take 3 to start with, and let's see how we start your month. Okay. All right, my darlings. So Taurus, we begin with the King of Wands for you there. We then move on to the Knight of Wands, and our 3rd card is the Death card. So you begin your month strong and steady, logical, calm, all right, with the King of Wands here. But you actually look a little bit fed up. You look a little bit fed up for having to have this kind of energy, and you may want to kick up your heels a little bit with the Knight of Wands. And this could either bring about a wonderful transformation, or it could be something that you need to avoid. Now, the King of Swords is a very logical thinker. He's all up in his mind, and whilst that may appear to be boring for you, I would say with this Knight of Wands energy, don't do anything too spontaneous just because of boredom, because it could end up not serving you at all. Or, Taurus, it could end up being exactly what you want and need, okay? I cannot tell you what to do. It is always your choice, If you are bored of life and you want to have a good time, and you truly believe that there are no risks attached to it this month, then absolutely go for it. But if you are bored and you want to do something spontaneous and you do it so quickly that you don't think about it, there could be consequences, there could be the most wonderful change that you've needed, or could be the worst thing that you could do, So I'm going to take 2 more cards. Let's see how the month progresses for you. Okay. All right, so we have the Hierophant and we have the Page of Wands. We go from the Knight of Wands to the Page of Wands, but let's talk about the Hierophant. She is number 5 in the deck, in the Major Arcana. This is a biggie, okay? Whether you are going to give into this boredom and, just do something completely off the cuff, or if you are going to say, no, I don't want that, I think you can completely trust your way of thinking, Taurus, okay? I think the Hierophant kind of comes in here and is your saving grace, because the Hierophant doesn't mind sitting for a while and thinking things through, The Hierophant doesn't mind being their own best mentor. And the Hierophant also doesn't mind giving advice to someone else. So whether this is you that's just going to ride off into the sunset on an unknown adventure, or if this is someone else around you that's saying, do you know what? I know this is crazy, but I want to do this. I think you are going to be the voice of reason, either for yourself or for someone who needs to hear some guidance. And you're going to pull them back a little bit and you're going to say, I'm not saying no, but let's think about what the repercussions could be here. We finish the month with the Page of Wands. So whatever action you take through the month can have a wonderful element of growth here. When I picked your first three cards, I was kind of thinking this does not look so great. But with these two, with this wise one and this beautiful growth here, I feel as though you are going to save yourself or save someone else from a bit of a mistake this month, you know. Let's get a clarity card for you, Taurus. Top or bottom? I'm going to go top. And we have the Six of Cups. Okay, so let me show you this with the Six of Cups. Beautiful way to end your month, you know. This is a very nostalgic energy. It is a very loving energy. It could be, Taurus, that somebody comes back from your past towards, or any time during the month, but I want to say towards the end of November, someone from your past could come back in. And it does look set to be lovely, okay? But don't forget the energy of these first three cards. Are you remembering your past with them? Like wearing rose-tinted spectacles. Is it not as good as you actually remember it, you know? Because this Knight of Wands is our key card here, the Knight of Wands can be in it for a good time, but not a long time. So there is the possibility that you will not welcome this return from the past. But there is, of course, a little bit of possibility here because you have the wisdom of the Hierophant and the Six of Wands. And let me tell you, the Hierophant is sometimes a marriage card within the tarot deck. So Taurus, does somebody turn back up and you really, really welcome them? You know, it is a possibility for you. So I would absolutely say, Taurus, this month, be careful. Sometimes being bored is a good thing, you know, and sometimes having a great time is a good thing. Be careful. If I could give you one final piece of guidance this month, Taurus, be careful. Now, which deck shall I go to for your oracle card? Because of the nature of this reading, we are going to go with an angel deck for you, okay? So one card, please, Spirit. What is the final message for Taurus this month? Thank you. That jumped to the front. I will absolutely take it. Deservingness. You are a beloved child of God, like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose, okay? Let's not get distracted. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, Taurus, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. Okay, my darlings, so that is your last message there. Trust in your divine purpose. Believe in yourself. Know that you can absolutely do the right thing, and then wonderful things can come in for you this month. But yes, be careful. Okay, I will leave it there for you, Taurus. Wishing you a wonderful month. My love and sweetest blessings to you. Take good care and bye-bye for now.